Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I'm a singer and a voice teacher. And today I am looking at a group that I wanted to look at for a while. It is a group that I am familiar with. I do know the work of the Beach Boys and I've watched several documentaries and I love their stuff. But recently, sadly, it was the passing of Brian Wilson and I had quite a few messages asking if I could do a reaction to one of their performances. So I thought, yes, this is the time. I want to make sure we have this moment to celebrate the wonderful music, their wonderful music, and Brian Wilson specifically. So we're going to be doing that today. As you can see from the title, I will be looking at their performance on the Ed Sullivan Show. This is I Get Around. And I probably haven't seen this clip in full. I've seen parts of this clip in, as I said, documentaries and stuff, but I know the song, but I haven't seen this full clip. But I am super excited to be jumping onto their vocals, onto their really unique vocals and their music, so it's going to be good. As always, this is a reaction and an analysis video. That has not changed, so I will be pausing and talking about the vocals. If you'd rather watch the full video uninterrupted, the link is in the description below. If you do enjoy what I do over here, then please do consider checking me out over on Patreon. And for those of you that don't know, I recently released my debut album. 9 original songs on this album. You can purchase the vinyl record or a digital download over on Bandcamp, or check it out over on Spotify or wherever you listen to music. It is out everywhere now. Yeah, let me know what you think if you do. I do have a music video for I Should Have Known out as well, and some others because they were released as singles before. But otherwise, let's get to the Beach Boys with I Get Around.
Here are the Beach Boys.
When I get around, I get around, yeah, get around. Woo! I get around. Up and down the same old strip, I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. My buddies and me are getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. I get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around,
Oh. I'm sorry, did that top say so many women so little time? Different time, it was a different time. Okay, the wonderful stacking of vocals is just so iconic. I feel like, you know how every band has specific sounds? You just know it's the Beach Boys with their falsetto, thin fold, and the intricate stacking. Like if we think of Good Vibrations, that's just like masterpiece. Okay, let's listen to this opening. We get this lovely solo voice, then we get the stacking, and we get some like a drop before we hear the ooh. So already showcasing this wonderful frame and stacking that we hear. It's just
around, I get around, yeah, get around. Woo!
And that's Mike Love, I think. Oh, this is what I want to talk about actually. I get around, I get around. I think it's on the word that we hear this flip in Brian Wilson's voice. Beautiful, like, showcase of the falsetto. So falsetto is when we're throwing a lot of breath. It can actually be done a lot. Sometimes we associate falsetto with head voice, and sometimes there's a bit of confusion. Falsetto means the breathy quality, so we can actually bring a breathy quality lower down in our vocals, but typically speaking, this is what this would be, because it's not a connected head voice. We're throwing lots of breath through there, like it's very hooty, so it would be a falsetto. And I love that we hear that almost crack, that flip. It's just, it's just there.
Beach Boys.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around. Woo! I get around,
Yeah. And notice back when we come down here, I don't know what the words are there, but very much connected. But he's not changing frame wise here. It's just allowing the vocals to go where they need to go as everyone else keeps busy, and we change tempo. Yeah, that's fine.
Up and down the same old strip, I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip.
Okay, so here we've got some lovely connection. Mike Love here, who is his cousin, I believe, right? But it's just really lovely and connected. It's like he's speaking. It's an extension of his speaking voice. There's not necessarily anything range-wise that we go too high, but it's just very lovely and delivered like he is speaking. It's got this lovely relaxed feel.
I'm getting bugged driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip.
Very rhythmic as well.
My buddies and me, you're getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone.
And note, it's very forward as well. It's quite like a, he's not pinching his larynx, but it's sitting in quite a little bit of a higher, brighter placement because it's so spoken led and just da 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 da. We don't change too much. It's just hovering above middle, low, middle, above, da, da, da. We're not kind of going stretching too much. This brighter quality that he's offering is a little bit of a twang involved or just a bit more of a higher placement with his larynx. We can actually move the larynx up and down. It doesn't change the pitch. It changes the tone, the overall tone. So if we lift up the larynx a little bit, it's going to get a little bit brighter. And if we lower the larynx, it's going to get a little bit darker. Same note. Ready for some weirdness, okay? It's the same note, but one sounds higher. Well, one sounds brighter, one sounds darker. It's not higher. If we wanted to change pitch, that would be the stretching of the vocal folds, which we can go on to later as and when needed. But I just love how there is a little slight of a brightness.
Real well known, yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone.
Get a rapper. I love, again, we're just hearing all these stackings. There's so much going on, 5 of them here. This middle harmony has a lot of this twang as well, just sitting in this lovely bright placement between the low, which I think Mike Love's on, and Brian Wilson on that high top harmony, and then we get them together. These dance moves.
Take my car cause it's never been beat and we've never missed yet with the girls we meet. None of the guys go steady cause it wouldn't be right to leave the best girl home now on Saturday night.
I feel like you could just see in their faces. I know I just stopped right there, but I wanted to talk about that transition. There's so much that I want to talk about, actually. My brain just went overload. The structure of this song is really interesting, actually, because between the verses, it feels like it needs like an extra bar, but it's we only get one in between, so it's kind of like there's 5 in total. And then we get another 5 before, then we get 4 and then in the chorus. I don't think we have one in between the second half of that verse into the chorus, which is just interesting. It kind of feels, it's just, showing that there's more with them that we eventually do see with other songs as well. It's just so cool. The screams. It's quite far from that mic as well. He's also quite spread there, like quite spread. When we have a spread position, it's going to encourage the brighter quality as well, as opposed to pursed and dark lips. So this just, everything is just smiley, it's happy. I just love it. Sometimes in shows sometimes the performances wouldn't be live, but I'm pretty sure that this is. And I've just seen that it's 1964, so it's just incredible, just seeing everything, like the setup. And it's just interesting how far away, especially Mike Love, I guess that might make sense because we're hearing a higher, softer quality from Brian Wilson here. So there's a little bit of a closer proximity with the mic. Listen to that clarity there. Woo! Like all these intervals, there's so much happening, but we're getting such clarity in there. I think we are getting a bit more of a purer head voice here. Maybe we've dropped a little bit of the breathiness to it, but it's still so soft. There's no kind of occasionally as we're altering with that line that we just had before where he dips down to the chest voice and comes up, there's a little bit of like a twang led there just to monitor the two, but woo, we're definitely just throwing it such freedom in these vocals.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around.
What is he doing? Oh, I love how they're in this kind of, you know, they wore the same kind of striped t-shirts, but then they go and bow. It's just so wonderful. There's so many things going on. I just want to have a little look at that last moment again. The backing. I'll get around. I love that rise in the middle. I'm looking at these two in the back, who also, I'd have to get their name. I can't remember now. This rise in there is just so interesting. And this vowel shape being round, just lovely and open. We could play around with that so much, and I'm sure they did. It's just super fun. And also, these dance moves. I'm going to do them too. It's been really fun actually to jump onto this performance from the Beach Boys. As I mentioned, I've probably seen clips of this in documentaries that I've watched, and I love their music. I think they're just they were so ahead of their time and really generated a different drive in music, which, yeah, just is wonderful. But thank you to everyone who has watched this reaction and analysis video. If you did enjoy, please do hit that subscribe button, the bell button, and thumbs up button. If you'd like me to look at other specific performances from the Beach Boys, then do let me know in the comments below, as who knows, I might jump back to them and, yeah, talk about them some more. Do go and check me out over on Patreon as well. And remember, you can purchase my album, Echo, over on Bandcamp as a vinyl record or a digital download, or go and check it out on Spotify or wherever you listen to music. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you very soon. Bye.